Quick service restaurants rely on repeat customers. Now that's a statement I could make about literally any type of business, but it's especially true in QSR where margins are thin and marketing is expensive. So let's dive into the numbers. When you're calculating how valuable someone is to a business, it comes down to a figure called customer lifetime value. This is basically a calculation that's going to tell you how much you can expect to earn from that customer over their entire lifetime of being a customer of your business. So let's do an example now. Ben is a tourist in a new city. He's feeling like an ice cream, so he pops into a local fast food place that has ice cream. He buys his cone and then he leaves. The restaurant will gladly take his buck or two, but because he's unlikely to ever return to the restaurant, his lifetime value is limited to that one ice cream cone. In this situation, the restaurant can't really afford to spend anything on marketing specifically targeting Ben because he's unlikely to ever return to the restaurant, so they're unlikely to ever make enough money to cover those marketing costs. But let's do a different example now where Ben's back at home. Once a week he gets a sundae from a quick service restaurant. The sundae costs about $2 and the restaurant will make about 20 cents in net profit from that sundae. The restaurant's not making a lot of money on any individual purchase, but because Ben plans on living in the same place for a long time, they can expect to make significant money over his lifetime of being a customer. If they expect Ben to remain a customer for about 200 weeks, they can expect to earn about $400 or about $40 in net profit from Ben. And so in this situation, even though Ben's still not making them that much money, they can afford to spend some money marketing to him because they know he'll come back enough times that they can recoup their investment. But let's take this scenario to someone who actually spends a little bit more money, who doesn't just buy an ice cream or a sundae. If you have a customer who say spends $20 a week instead of $2 a week, they're obviously going to make a lot more money for the restaurant. And if that customer sticks around for as long as Ben's going to stick around, they could make up to $4,000 in sales from that customer, which could be anywhere from $150 to $400 in profit depending on what exactly the customer orders each time. And so in theory, because the lifetime value of this customer is so much greater than Ben, the restaurant can afford to spend even more money on marketing to that customer. And these examples can really highlight why there can be a lot of value in being a franchisee as part of a larger chain, even if there are extra costs associated with that. Because what being part of a franchise group means is that in exchange for your mandatory marketing contributions, you should have a professional team that's able to manage a marketing campaign that is at a big enough scale that you can target both that one-time ice cream cone customer and the guy who's going to spend $20 a week. And that is the essence of the quick service business. You don't make much money on any individual order, but if you have customers come back time and time again, then you start to make enough money to become a viable business.